Hi there, I'm Ravana Faye and welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Modded, episode 63. Okay, so we are in the Tomb of Tulak, having just converted him to the light side, or at least given him the option to turn the light side. I don't know if him disappearing was him returning to the light side, or if he was just off to see his master's ghost and beg forgiveness, but we did our part and that's the main thing. We also got weapons. So Canderous has a Tulak's sword, but we also had a silver-lined sword. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. And a vibro sword as well. Not quite as good. Okay. Silver-lined sword definitely seems to be better. And it has fire damage, so I am loath to get rid of the Gina Harridan poison blade, because I do like the extra poison damage, but if this one has extra fire damage, then it might be worth the switch. Plus, you know, at higher stats. Yeah. And it's new. And it's silver. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks pretty. That looks very pretty. Okay. Sweet. Alright then, let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need to push the lever. And doesn't look like any of the droids have come back. Brilliant. Could we have actually gotten through that? I don't suppose that's something I could have blown up. No. Okay, we couldn't have got to the droids anyway. Good to know. Gosh. Oh, Shardan. Well, hello.
I saw you come in here, and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus. Good to see I wasn't wrong.
Well, if anyone was going to do it, it would be me. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Tulak for some time. It's been quite a wait.
Warning. Touch the Master's blade and lose an arm, meatbag.
Now that
yes.
you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
It's lovely that you want to help, but I don't think of any of our weaponry as a burden.
Oh, but I insist. I'm not about to let a chance to impress Master Uthar pass me by. I may like you well enough, but being a Sith is all about taking chances when the moment is right. So make it easier on both of us. Hand over the sword.
Well, I might do, if you can make it worth my while.
This isn't a negotiation. As much as I dislike ultimatums, I'm afraid I must stoop. Hand over the sword or die.
Well, since you put it that way, let me just grab it.
Fine. No tricks, though. I'm watching.
Let's give him the vibro blade.
See? I knew you and I could work this out. I imagine I'll be rewarded well for this. You'll do fine, I'm sure. Another time.
Okay. Items lost. Yes, run, Shardan, with your rubbishy sword. So, Canderous has a Tulak sword, I have the silver-lined sword, and Shardan has the spare, the rubbish one. And he's going to present that as a Tulak sword. I sincerely hope that Master Uthar can look past that and just know that it's the wrong sword. That would be funny. Okay, Galen Law, you're the one who told me about the sword, aren't you?
You have the sword. The sword of Tulak. That's it, isn't it? How did you ever acquire it?
Well, to tell you the truth, Tulak himself gave it to me.
Are you joking with me? The Sith Lord still lives?
No, of course he doesn't. He was a ghost. His ghost gave it to me.
Oh, that is quite interesting. My mentor told me that Sith apparitions might be possible, but I never truly believed it. Well, thank you for the information. I must go and inform my mentor at once of this strange news.
Okay. Off you go then, I guess. Oh, yeah, I was told that Juhani knows someone down here, so yes, I can actually change my party. Awesome. Otherwise I would have had to gone all the way back to Dresde. Okay, So, who do I want to get rid of for Juhani? I don't know, HK's had some really funny interjections, and Candace hasn't said anything. But Candace has the good sword now. Let's put Candace away, and we'll bring Juhani out. Just for now. Just for now. I'll bring him out again later, but just for this, let's just have Juhani out. Okay. Okay, let's go and find, yeah, that guy. Dak Vesa. Okay. Hello, you.
Back again? Something... Oh, Juhani. Is that you?
Dak? That is you, isn't it? I hardly recognized you.
It's been a long time, Juhani.
What are you doing here? Did you fall to the dark side?
I didn't fall, Juhani. I had my eyes opened. And don't look at me like that. Last I recall, you were having your own doubts.
I was. I'm not anymore. Dak, you could...
Save it. The Jedi aren't for me. Not anymore. Look, I'm not going to ask why a couple of Jedi are here in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I don't want to know. It's better that I don't. In fact, I'll just get out of here and leave you to whatever it is you're planning to do. Fair enough?
Running away? Again?
Why not? It's what I do best.
So you two know each other then? From Dantooine, I'm guessing?
Yes. Isn't it obvious? I don't want to talk about it here, however.
I don't think there's much to talk about.
Have it your way, Juhani. You always do. Look, I don't want to be here after you leave. There'll be too many questions, so ask what you have to ask and I'll be on my way.
Well, actually, I think I've already asked you everything I need to know, so I guess I'll just have to go.
So do I.
Goodbye, Dak. And thank you.
Goodbye, Juhani.
Okay. Well, we're just clearing the valley, aren't we? That's the guy from over there, and now that guy from here. All have left. Brilliant. Don't suppose I can scare away the archaeologists.
Look, unless you're willing to lend a hand, leave us to our work.
No, okay. Well, let's chat with this Sith student.
There's supposed to be some crazy Sith hermit that keeps kidnapping students in these hills. Best be careful.
What hills? Well, literally, they're not hills, they're structures. Okay. And I don't think we can actually get out into the hills, so... whatever. Let's get into this tomb. So we're doing both of the tombs on the right side, and then once this is done, we'll go on to the left side, or at least the only tomb on the left side that we can actually do. And then I guess it'll be back to the academy, and we'll have to apply for our tons and tons of prestige from all of the terrible things that we've done. In the name of the Sith. Okay, the Tomb of Tulak Hord. Let's get in there. Okay, average flash mine. I should have brought mission. Sorry HK, I should probably brought mission. Oh, and a patrol droid. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, let's just activate the droid. Damaged and inactive. Well, not for long. Oh my gosh, look. We have 87 repair parts. Yeah, I think we can spare the parts. This time. Okay. We definitely need patrol mode. Yes. I know I can't change it, so... do we really need the weaponry and stuff? Probably not. I'll put the shields on. Yeah. But I think we will be able to take out everything else. I just wanted to run through the grenades, the mines, sorry. So I don't care about the weaponry. Okay, leave it alone. Yes, off you go. Go set off some explosions. Awesome. And we'll be right behind you, sweetie. Okay. Aha, Takata. Nice. Oh. Alright. This one. Did that actually hit? I'm not sure. Oh, okay, we got some of them. Well, regular hits then. Oh yeah. We're doing amazing right now. Juhani should be able to take that out. Come on, Juhani. Thank you, HK. And another Takata. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing the droid is not wanting to go down that hall. That's annoying. Let's get rid of you. Sweet. But I wanted it to go for that mine. Oh, okay, there are Shiraks up there. Oh, yes, I know there's a mine there. We'll go with this, and we'll go for the Shiraks, and then we'll go down the other fork, the other corridor. Oh my! Oh, it's ahead of us. That's fine. And more mines. Good lord! Someone really trapped this place. Another force wave. Sweet. And just hit things. There we go. Okay, we've leveled up. Or at least they have. Oh, sweet. Oh, we just cut through those. That's amazing. Okay, let's get out of poor thing's way. Looks like this is a dead end anyway, so... Can I don't think I'll be able to recover it, but just in case... No, okay. I'm not immune to poison. Doesn't really matter. Corpse, is that... Okay, there's only one corpse in this entire room. Brilliant, okay. 450 credits, a med pack, and 1 computer probe. Nice, okay. And a couple of holes in the wall. Kind of like a crawl space, that's cool. It's a shame we can't get down those. Wouldn't that have been fun, crawling around the Sith Lord tombs? That might have been kind of horrifying actually, but still fun. Oh, okay. Ah, you're okay. You are okay. Your shield should be more than enough. Oh. That's not the effect it usually has. Let's just get in there. Guys, whenever you're ready. Okay, and can HK actually see that? I think it can. Yeah. And Juhani's just dawdling, I guess. Okay, yeah, keep going. Disengage. If you can't reach, then I'll go around. Get a fast wave on there. Okay. And now follow up. Sweet. Alright. Brilliant. And there's a corpse down there. Ancient console. Okay. Oh, and a corpse right there. Did I look at this? No, I didn't. Okay. Plasma grenade, an antidote kit, and 450 credits. They are absolutely rolling in it, these students. Surely this can't all be from shaking down other prospective students. Honestly. Oh! I don't know why I've dodged out the way. There was absolutely no reason for it. It's just ambience. And again, lovely. Okay, another corpse. Verpine prototype ion blaster. Mandalorian battle armor. Okay, lovely. Let's level you up. Might as well do that now. Repair, definitely. And you know what? Let's put some demolitions in you. Okay. Let's give him Master Power Blast. Yeah. Okay, and Juhani. Treat injury and awareness. Okay. Let's give her some force resistance, actually. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
What is it?
Ready.
Sweet, and that droid is just gonna hang around up there, I suppose. Ancient console. System online. Okay, door 44 is closed. Open the door then. Alright. Yeah, I've looked at that corpse. Noxious fumes surround you. Damn it! I'm not immune to poison. Whoops. Heal yourself. That cures every poison. Never mind.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Hord, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home.
Who are you?
Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello, Mikol. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Ern. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
I heard about an old hermit hiding in the hills. I guess that probably was referring to you.
What? Old hermit? Can't that blasted Uthar teach a single thing right these days? Slander! That's what it is. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. I already tested him, didn't I, Mikol? Yes, yes, you're welcome.
Poor thing.
You see, Mikol here has the cool disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
And what if I refuse to take your test?
Well, forgive me for resorting to the cliché, but you would die, of course.
And if I pass?
Why, then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of this, is there?
I'm sure we could. You could even try using your feminine wiles on me. But quite frankly,
no.
I'm quite determined and not above killing a woman, even a pretty one. Perhaps you have some questions.
Okay.
I'm not above delaying the test a bit. The results are always the same.
Not sure I want to know, to be perfectly honest, but okay. Look, go ahead. Just do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
And what happens if he does die?
Then you win. If you die, then he wins. I thought this was self-evident. Did you not grasp the concept earlier? Well then, any last comments before we begin, Mikol?
We could both survive. Attacking together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith, is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
Okay, so I could work with Mikkel on this. Sounds like I just need to not get too many questions right or wrong, I suppose. I'll probably try and do that, but to be perfectly honest, more than one of these sounds like a good idea for a Sith, so I don't have much hope of me answering very many questions right anyway. Killing him in secret and putting the blame on someone else sounds like a really bad idea. Doing nothing because he's a fine leader and good for the Sith, that's got to be the wrong thing to do. Because I've already been told in the academy that it's the duty of someone below to take out their superior and replace them when they see the opportunity, so doing nothing is the wrong thing to do. And I'm not going to go for number 3 because that's what Malak did to me, so on principle, I'm going to avoid saying that one. So yeah, I'll do number 2. Look, if this person is a good leader, then they should probably stay in charge. I mean, why remove the person in power if they're the best at the job?
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be sauced like the Jedi. Well, it's time for your punishment. Oh! And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
Okay. Okay, this one seems like a much easier thing. Well, I've seen this one in action. I'd take the reward and leave them to die.
Correct! The humans would no doubt just be preyed upon by something else later. Stand up for yourself, I say! We're not Jedi shepherds, after all. Sadly, Mikkel, the ingenuity of your fellow student is your loss. This is going to hurt. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
Ah, okay, now I know this one. I keep it to myself, obviously. That's the way of the Sith, so I'll get this one right and we'll see if I can get the next one wrong. If I made such a discovery, I wouldn't hand it out to just anyone. Keep it. I'd keep it.
Correct! Let them rip the secret from your cold, dead hands if they are strong enough. Oh, certainly you might share it with a few selected minions, but that, of course, is a completely different story. Well, it's sad to say, but it's that time again,
Please don't die.
Still going?
Awesome. All right.
All right, then. One of your underlings
Can't get
has
another
made a
right.
major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
Okay, I can't get another right, so let's just choose the option that I know is definitely the wrong answer. Give him another chance. I can't see any reason to get rid of a competent and skilled worker, so I'd give him another chance.
Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? To make it look like you are weak and deserving of attack? No. Think again. Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward. Oh! Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
I think come on, it's evil, so of course you'd strike at your enemies as with your last breath. That would be a very Sith thing to do. So I'm going to choose I pass on my knowledge, because I do want Mikkel to survive. Hopefully this won't kill me. Pass on my knowledge and hope my apprentice would keep the Sith strong.
Fool! It's a trick question. A true Sith never dies. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Oh! Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. I'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Ooh. Half health. I do actually have drain life. I'm doing it. I'm gonna drain his life. Okay, journal entry added. Nice. There. Come on. Keep draining that life. Yep, you can't hide from my drain. Oh, poor Miko. Come on. No. That's it. Let's see if we can get to full health. Come on. Yeah. Alright.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
No one deserves to die like that, Miko. It's about time you learned that.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Look, Miko, this could be a chance to change. The dark side isn't the only way.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people.
You can always turn back to the light.
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
Yeah, light side points gained. Look at that proud smile on Juhani's face. You can always turn back to the light side. Yes, you can. And with that, I think I've pretty much gotten rid of every single student other than myself and Shaden, actually. Shaden with his fake sword. Okay. Brilliant. I mean, it doesn't exactly count as turning into the light side, because he did just say that he didn't think the light side was for him. But I'm going to count it. I'm going to count it as a conversion because he's not dark side anymore. And that's enough for me. Okay, tomb door. And Sith sarcophagus, yep.
On it. Done.
Sweet. Tulak Hord's mask. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. Restricted to dark side. Well, it's only stealth +2 with a little bit of fire resistance. Okay, that's not great. The ancient mask, blackened with age, has an eerie glow and seems uncomfortably claustrophobic. Ugh. Yeah, no. I mean, even if we could use it, I don't think there's anyone that I would actually want to give it to. So, And anyway, I did level up, so let's do that now. Put one into Persuade. In fact, let's put them both into Persuade. We might as well, because it seems like this is going to be a Persuade-heavy questline. Force resistance, probably. I've just given this power to Juhani, but I think I need some force resistance as well. Oh, she was being choked and I completely forgot to put her resistance up. Well, never mind. Never mind, it's fine. I'm sure Juhani didn't mind. Okay, good. And we want some remains as well. Oh, Juhani, okay, I take it back. You did mind. Honestly. Remains. 450 credits again. An Opila crystal, ancient Sith tablets, and an advanced med pack. Nice. Okay, and that's... Ah, it's the door thing. Cool. Let's have a look in here then.
On it. Done.
Okay. Okay. It's a clay urn. Brilliant. Ooh, a violet crystal. Okay. Locking away those urns. Cool. Don't suppose... No. Okay.
On it. Done.
Another urn. Alright. A Bondar crystal. Okay. Bit lackluster, guys. I don't suppose... Nope, nothing on that corpse. Alright.
On it.
Last one.
Done.
Another urn. Okay. A Berkran crystal. Okay. I suppose we did need to get some lightsaber stuff from the Sith temple. But still, that's kind of rubbish. Not the best haul. Okay, so we had a tablet or something from... ancient Sith tablet right here. This thick stone tablet is covered with ancient runes of an unknown language. It's extremely cold to the touch and has almost a sinister aura about it. Recently carved into the side of the tablet appears to be a primer, no doubt intended to provide a means to translate the runes. Cool. Okay. And the quest. The Hermit in the Hills. Okay. I encountered Jorak Uln in his lair deep within one of the valley's tombs. He tested me for Sith purity, and I was able to escape his strange tortures and kill him. Reporting his death might be worthy of prestige, but so might bringing to Master Uthar the ancient Sith tablet Jorak mentioned. Okay. Okay. So, I could mention his death or give the tablet, or do I have to mention his death and give the tablet to get the prestige? Or is that extra prestige? I don't know, I mean... When Uthar took over, he did allow that guy to survive. I'm guessing. I'm guessing he let him live. So maybe me killing him was a bad thing? I don't know. Maybe he actually liked his old mentor. And we've just killed him. So... But yeah, we had actually an interjection from Juhani there. But yeah, HK has been talking a lot more than Canderous has, so... In fact, has Canderous actually said anything on this entire planet? I'm not sure. But Juhani did have an interjection, and she had a person to talk to. Thank you for telling me about that, by the way. So I might leave Juhani out. I mean, it's kind of apt. The two Jedi who have both fallen to the dark side and been redeemed. And the assassin droid. Yeah. Thematic. We have a very thematic party. Okay, well I think I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.